Tua Tagovailoa should reset the fucking quarterback market.
Insane. You were doing a draft in Madden. You had first pick at every position.
I'm not going Pat Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, it's Lamar.
You live a privileged life where every fucking player looks fucking incredible in that system. We need to point out privilege when privilege exists. You're privileged.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off, presented by Banter.
I'm going to need to take that tennis ball from you.
I'm going to want some game on that.
You're going to be an issue with this the whole time. If you have a tennis ball in your hands, look at you. You can't stop moving.
I think the tennis ball might help him then. Yeah.
We got Pat back.
No, stop. You're throwing it the whole time.
Tennis ball. Speaking ball.
Oh, no.
So now I have the ball. I throw fastballs, and I'm back. So focus up, baby. What a catch! What a catch!
Hey, speaking of throwing balls, what are we best at right now? We're best at fucking cricket.
Fucking cricket.
Fucking upset Pakistan in the
What happened last week?
Whatever. We fucking as we're recording.
Yeah, right now we're hoisting the fucking trophy for winning the World Cup.
Pakistan in the T20 Cricket World Cup. We're the fucking best country on the goddamn planet.
Yeah, no one saw that one coming. So right now when this releases, we should be hoisting the trophy for winning it all.
Perhaps.
And imagine that. Americans being best of the sport.
Yeah,
Imagine
never
that.
happened.
Cricket.
How many SEC championships do you have, Pakistan? 0.
Love to see them meet fucking prime Derrick Henry in the hole.
Yeah. I want to see you hit Paul Skeens 103 up and in.
Good luck that dude on a cricket bump.
All right.
Sorry,
I'm really excited. I'm super patriotic right now.
Reel her back in.
Yeah, I'll bet you'll fucking tackle Tyreek Hill in open space, bitch.
Yeah, they can't.
You got one more in you, maybe? One more?
LeBron.
Got him. Burned him.
So what do you think the series is right now when this episode comes out in the NBA Finals?
Will it have been
This episode
4
comes
games
Monday,
played?
yeah. No, 2 games.
Dude, see, you always try to do the predicting stuff whenever it comes out.
1-1.
How many games will we have played? 2?
2. It's 1-1.
It'll be 2-0 Mavericks.
Oh. Ooh. I'm going 2-0
it's in
Celtics.
Boston?
Yeah, in Boston, 2-0 Celtics.
Oh, no, 2-0 Celtics.
Bro,
Yeah,
their
sorry.
starting lineup is Drew Holiday, Derek White,
But I think it's
Jaylen
gonna take
Brown,
some-
Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, but you're forgetting about
Al
Luka.
Horford off the bench?
Yeah, but you're forgetting about the fact that Luka in game 1 went over 49.5 PRA on Better Picks. So
52.5 fantasy points too, hopefully.
Yep, exactly. Is that what you took on Better Picks?
Yeah.
Oh, well, speaking of the devil, make sure to sign up for Better.
Download Better.
Well, download Better.
download
Play
Better.
Better Picks.
Play Better
Use
Picks.
promo code CAPS off.
Pat, you've been here for a while. Can you do a good ad read just off the dome?
Yeah, what you guys should all do is go home and download Better, play Better Picks, and use code HSB.
No. Use code CAPS off.
Now no one gets the ball.
Yeah.
Good
Do I
job.
be on CAPS off or what?
All right, well, I want to talk football. We got a lot of shit
Do
that
you guys get
happened.
money if you
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah,
Okay, we
get
don't.
money.
So,
yeah, we
You
don't.
guys don't get any money? No.
We
we got to talk to someone about that.
conversation for another day.
That's why I was like,
we got a good episode. We got a-
Maybe we do give it to HSB.
Come back, reel back. We got a good episode today. We got a lot of good shit to talk about that happened last week, obviously, because we are recording this a couple days in advance. The CMC extension was a big one. So I want to talk about that.
That was a good one.
I want to talk about my boy's future extension that could happen by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that conversation topic. He alluded to it earlier.
The Cowboys.
My buddy's fucking stupid.
The Cowboys are going to fuck themselves. Look at me! Fuck! Just stop individually talking amongst yourselves.
The funniest part is that Adam's usually the loudest one, the most dominant in the conversation, and he hates the fact that he's not.
He's gonna get even
Give
louder.
me the attention!
He's gonna get
Dude,
even
it's
louder.
so funny, right?
Yeah.
Look, I'm turning. Actually, I feel like he's gonna hit me.
Is the air on? It's 72. It should be way colder in here.
I had this hoodie on because it was freezing when we got in.
It's so
here.
hot right now.
Freezing.
What was the first thing you talking about? CMC.
We're going to talk CMC.
Tua.
We're going to talk
Then
about
Tua.
Tua. Then we're going to talk about the fact that the Cowboys probably fucked themselves.
Yeah.
Or not, they didn't.
Shocker.
Jjettas fucked themselves. Fuck the Cowboys, I should say. Then we're going to do fan report
Jjettas
cards.
fucked the Cowboy.
Yeah,
Fan report
fan
cards.
report cards is a big one. That I don't think
Remember?
has gone viral yet. That's going to be
What I've
fun to
said
talk
here?
about. And last but not least, because we're going to be in the heart of the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup, Panthers are going to be up 1-0 at the time of this release. Then we're going to talk about the hardest championship to win in American sports, team sports. So,
Team American Sports.
you brought up CMC. Congrats, by the way, Christian,
Thanks,
on your
guys.
2-year, $19 million
I thought you were
a year
congratulating
extension.
me.
No.
You guys
no.
have so much money.
Yeah.
When you don't have to pay a quarterback more than $1 million,
No,
you
it's
can really
sick.
have fun with your
But
cap
this
space.
is literally the last year that we
okay.
have, because we're not going to be able to keep everybody.
You're going to trade everyone, though. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You're going to reset.
You guys are a good
Yeah, but it's okay
organization,
because
yeah.
Brock is him.
Sure.
He said that almost like he didn't believe it. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
that was-
Did you see that?
You hesitated a
He's
little
like
bit.
thinking about no Debo, no Ayuk, and no CMC. What the fuck is Brown gonna do when that happens? Oh my god, that was the biggest moment of weakness I've seen out of Jack since I fucking met him. That was crazy.
Because I'm actually being realistic
Holy
thinking right
shit,
now.
that
You're
was
fucked.
fucking nuts.
No, we're not.
You're fucked.
No, we got Brock. We're good. We're good. I'm back.
Okay, welcome
Yeah.
back.
Welcome
You were
back,
talking about
Jack.
the CMC extension.
No, I was saying I feel like obviously Christian McCaffrey extension. It's bound to happen, right?
Do,
You have to
do,
re-sign
do,
him.
do, yeah.
But I have a take about McCaffrey.
Oh, here we
and
go.
Christian. Like I
Load
think
him up.
Christian McCaffrey is by far, maybe not by far. I think Christian McCaffrey is the best player at his position in the NFL. Like if you go position by position,
He's talking like pound for pound, essentially?
Yeah, like who is the clear-cut best player at their
Well,
position?
Hold on. I'm gonna say something. We're gonna play a quick game as you said that, okay? I'm gonna snap, you're gonna tell me who you think is probably better at his position than Chris McCaffrey. Ready,
Yeah.
Pat? 1, 2, 3.
Pat Mahomes.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Nope. And here, I knew you guys were going to say that. I knew you guys were going to say that.
Don't make me do my things where I look up stats,
No,
man.
no stats.
But how many MVPs does Patrick Mahomes have?
More than Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's got two, correct?
Okay.
Well, it's a quarterback award too. So this,
Yes, I don't
Lamar
know.
also
You
has
brought-
two.
you brought up
So there's
MVPs.
another.
How many
player.
Super Bowls does Lamar have?
He has almost been to one.
And how many does Patrick Mahomes have?
A lot.
And how many does Christian McCaffrey
But
have?
it's
Just for the
different. It's
record?
different, dude. It's
It's-
running back. I'm saying it's running back versus quarterback. You can't compare the two. I'm saying at their position, I think a Lamar or Josh or Burrow is closer to Patrick Mahomes than who's the second best running back in football right now. No one's really close.
HN?
Okay.
Pat?
Come on, man. I was going to say Breece Hall, so my answer is
Oh my
God.
No, but like being real, it's
No,
probably
okay, yeah, that is a more-ish fair argument. That
there's
was a
a
better
bigger
argument than your
gap.
first
I'll
one.
be honest,
No, but
Yeah.
my
I totally
argument-
disagree,
My
because-
argument for that is it's the gap from 1 to 2, and I think there's a bigger gap from
No, I think
McCaffrey
you
to
all,
the second.
No, because there's another player on your team that I think actually probably takes that crown. It's Trent Williams. Hands down, the best left tackle in football.
Oh, so he speaks your language, and now you're understanding.
only if it's Niners.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, reel it back. Kyle Juszczyk, by far the best fullback.
Okay, yeah, pound for pound, yeah.
So
No
we're
one else
talking-
is involved in any kind of game with except for Kyle Juszczyk.
Yeah,
Name me two other fullbacks.
Uh,
I don't think Christian
Alec
McCaffrey.
Ingold?
Patrick Ricard.
Thank you, by the way. Appreciate the
Ricard.
gas. Yeah.
That guy's a fucking
Pat
unit.
Ricard, yeah.
Pat.
Ricard, yeah.
Yep.
I don't think Christian McCaffrey is the best player at his position just because obviously you have Pat Mahomes there. That's hands down. Then you have Trent Williams there. Like,
But like,
CMC might
let's
even be
think.
third on that
Edge,
fucking
Like,
list.
let's think of like just importance.
Well,
It's
no,
like-
because you got Miles Garrett and TJ Watt. Doesn't
edge is
matter.
all over the
Yeah,
place.
It's not
Yeah.
Max Crosby. You got
tight end is relatively close with Travis Kelce
Kelsey
a little
and
bit
Kittle,
on the.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's
But
too old now.
Like,
You got
it's also
wide
different
receiver
positions.
is a shit show.
Could be anybody.
Quarterback is
Patrick Mahomes.
very much Patrick Mahomes.
Centers, Creed Humphrey. Perhaps,
No.
Creed
mayhaps.
Humphrey, but the dude from the Bucks who has the really fun hair is very.
Ryan Jensen?
Oh, and
Doesn't have a
who's
knee,
the dude?
though.
Who's the dude on the fucking Lions? He's
Panay?
sick. No, Frank Ragnow.
Frank Ragnow's, yeah. He's actually younger than
And
me.
then
pulls out of the
guards
boys.
like. I don't know, middle
On to the
linebackers.
next one.
Middle linebacker maybe Fred Warner, and then it
So
kind of
you
drops.
think, Pat, what you're trying to say is pound for pound, Christian McCaffrey is the best player in the NFL?
Quincy Williams is better than Fred
No,
Warner.
I don't think he's the. See, it's a hard.
Well, that's
it's,
pound for pound.
Yeah, no,
No.
we're talking pound for pound is the discussion we're having.
No, because
here.
the best player in the NFL is fucking Patrick Mahomes. We all know that.
No, but it's
But
also
you're
like if
saying
you
that
had
Tabor-
and then
position.
Tabor Pepper.
But
Like,
that's pound for pound.
You know
if you
Tabor
were
Pepper?
doing
No.
a
Long time
draft
for that.
in Madden and you had first pick at every position.
I'm not going Pat Mahomes, by the way.
Well, no, I'm saying you have first pick at every
it's
position.
Lamar for Madden.
You get to
Yeah.
okay, maybe a bad example. You're playing
Building
real
a
football.
team.
You're playing real football, but I get first overall pick at all 22 positions. Every single person in the country is going to pick Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Someone might consider not taking Christian McCaffrey.
No, because you're not taking McCaffrey because running back is not as valuable.
No, I'm saying like you
of a
get first pick
position.
at every position. I could have any running back, any quarterback, any wide receiver, and I get first pick. There are gonna be some people that wouldn't pick
But
CMC. Everyone's picking Mahomes.
Who would you pick instead?
Over CMC from a running back perspective,
Yes.
I'm
Give us an
probably
answer.
still there are definitely
There is
guys
no
that I
one
would
you would
say-
take
Come on,
over him.
give a
Yes,
name,
there
man.
would because
we
of
need a
youth.
name. We need a
They're
name.
all
No,
out.
it's like
Brees Hall is
I'm
the
just
guy
saying
that I
right
would
now.
take.
I'm not
Bijan.
saying.
Bijan Robinson is a guy that I
I'm
would
not
take.
saying over a
Jahmyr
5-year
Gibbs.
period. I'm saying right now, currently in the NFL.
Well, again,
that was my argument. Was it
Yeah,
not?
I'd probably take CMC if it's 1 year, but I also know that he's
Yeah.
had the injury history. And
Not since he joined the 49ers.
If I'm factoring
Which is
fucking
crazy 'cause everyone
injuries,
gets injured for
if
us.
I'm factoring
Yeah.
in fucking injuries or what that cap hit looks like, I could even go Derrick Henry
Dude,
in
what?
Baltimore.
It's not. We're not even talking. We're not talking fucking salary cap in this hypothetical.
Well, money
we're
money
not
is not a
talking
figment of the
fucking-
imagination,
We're not
Jack.
talking fucking salary cap.
I don't think I give you credit. You extended this guy who's getting older. Olivia Culpo, great talent.
What the fuck is
Really
he on
strong.
right now?
I don't know
But
why
I
you're
don't
looking
think
at me.
Christian
I agree with
McCaffrey is
him.
the pound-for-pound best player in the NFL.
No, it's Patrick Mahomes, and
It's
there's
Patrick
no
Mahomes.
contest.
And
it's-
no, if anything, I think it's actually Trent
No,
Williams
but
and Patrick
you're
Mahomes.
construing my words, dude. I'm not saying that. Like you're misconstruing my words. That's the word. I had
Yes,
to,
you
I had
got
to
it.
get
You
that
got it. You
right for
found
the,
it. You
for the
dug deep.
fucking
Yeah.
clip. You're doing that. Like, I'm not saying that Christian McCaffrey is pound for pound the best player.
You're saying
in
he's the
NFL.
best player at his position in the
He is
NFL.
the best player at his position.
Position?
Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. In the
At his
NFL.
position.
At his position in the
Oh,
NFL.
oui.
But like, I think
I
there's
think it's
just a
Patrick
bigger
Mahomes
gap.
and Trent Williams.
Who is the second best running back in football?
Is there a bigger gap between
You and I are having a really hard time
okay.
answering the question of
Okay,
who would
here,
we
no, no.
consider
You guys
over
aren't
CMC.
answering it.
I will
We
answer
keep
it.
deflecting. I
One
don't
has
know
a
who my
large-
Who won
answer
MVP
is.
last year is Lamar. Like, it's not Mahomes, so the gap got closer.
Which of these gaps? Shut the fuck up. Which of these
You're not
gaps is
answering
large?
my question first.
I'm trying.
One
Is there
player.
a
No,
larger-
it'd be really easy here if you just said a player.
Trent
Yeah.
Williams.
No, who's the second best
Who's the
running
second
back in
running back?
football?
Like obvious number 2.
I'd probably have to say because I'm thinking fantasy.
There's not
I'm
one,
skewed.
right?
I'm skewed. I would say probably Brees Hall.
Sick, really?
Okay, but Brees is great. Brees to CMC is a fucking massive
And
gap.
what about the next left tackle?
That is,
and what
that
about
is
the
the
next left tackle?
Mariana Trench.
And what
if you
about the
know
next
what
left
that is.
tackle?
I'm familiar.
Yeah, that's a
What-
good reference. Though.
Deep as the
I'm
Marianas
familiar.
Trench, yeah.
That
Deepest
works.
point
That plays.
in the world.
What about Trent Williams, the next left tackle?
Next left tackle, there's fucking dude, or just tackles in general.
Well,
right?
then you're going to say Panay.
It's Panay, which is closer to Trent than anyone is to McCaffrey.
I don't necessarily know because I have to make the argument that
Or
if
you could
you
say,
put
like, Lane
a Brees
Johnson
Hall
or, like-
or a Bijan or any of these other super talented running backs as well in that Kyle Shanahan offense, it may not be CMC
Why does
putting
it
up
always have to go
1,800
back
yards.
to this with everyone on
Because
our fucking
these
team?
players are benefiting
you
from
live
that.
a privileged life where every fucking player looks fucking incredible in that system. It's obviously CMC is going to stand out.
But
You're
it's
very
not like-
fucking
it's not like
privileged. We need to
McCaffrey
point
wasn't-
out privilege when privilege exists. You're privileged. Admit it.
I'm extremely privileged.
So that's why you have to deal with that fucking question every time because you got to
Well
live
said.
with the fucking life of having Kyle Shanahan
Well
call
said,
plays
Pat.
for your team.
Well said, Pat.
yeah.
Thanks,
Sorry,
man.
we have a
Appreciate
nice
that.
coach.
I have fucking Nathaniel Hackett.
He still wears a goatee.
This is what it comes
He
down
still wears
to.
a fucking goatee. That's crazy to me. To answer your question, I'm happy you gave CMC the extension he's due for that type
that
of
was
money
funny.
at
That was
19
funny,
per.
bro.
But I don't think Christian McCaffrey's the best player at his position.
Dude literally did.
No. That came off wrong. We can't clip that. That
was
came
like,
out-
wait a minute,
That cannot, the best player, pound for pound. That's the only way to explain it. I don't
No,
know what to
it's
say.
not!
When you say the best player at his position in the NFL, that only comes off one way.
No, I'm not saying he's the best player in the NFL pound for pound. I'm saying that there's the gap between McCaffrey and the second best is the biggest out of any other position group in the NFL. From the first to second best, the gap between those two is largest at running back.
It's a fair argument, but Patrick Mahomes is the right answer.
Patrick Mahomes is the best fucking player in football history.
hurts
I
your
don't
argument,
care.
though.
Like,
So, I mean, you just really shot yourself in the foot with
that
that.
happened
no,
so
comment.
quickly,
but Lamar
bro.
Jackson also is one.
Oh
He's
my
going to go
God,
down
yeah.
as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Lamar?
Yes.
If he doesn't have a ring,
Yeah.
rings only matter for quarterbacks. So if you don't
Yeah,
have
it
a ring,
only matters for quarterbacks. So it's like you can't measure. What, you're measuring Barry Sanders off of rings?
if you need to.
You're measuring. Oh, is Emmitt Smith the goat? Because he's got a
Whatever.
ring.
You don't win
with
this
the ring.
argument. You lose. You just
No, I
fucked
don't
yourself.
think I lost. by
But
the way.
I do feel good
wouldn't
for
deem him
CMC.
a
If you
loser.
because you were kind of, I feel like Switzerland. And
I was trying to be a little neutral party
you're a
there.
little Switzerland. Who won?
In terms of the argument that was won, Jack won because you couldn't give a good answer as to who the clear second best was, and even you
Brees?
gave. I know I
Your
like
boy?
the answer, my boy, but like he's not the clear number 2. Like Bijan's there. There are other
There's
guys.
a lot of guys
like-
you can consider for
and
it.
and again, I think all of us are having a really hard time because of fantasy football. All I'm thinking is who I would draft.
Yeah, yeah.
over Brees Hall. That's the only thing I
It's
can
like
think of.
Bijan,
Gibbs.
It's like,
I know.
where's the value? Derrick
Dynasty,
Henry's gonna have all these touchdowns.
Jahmyr
I'm like,
Gibbs in that
fuck.
offense.
All right. Congrats. You have the best player in the NFL,
All right,
according to
1-0.
Jack.
This is nice having Pat here. I'm gonna have him keep score of who wins arguments.
All right, this one's not going to go too well. So,
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God! Yeah, no, I'll
Oh,
buckle
so
up for this
you
one.
wanna
Yeah,
gang up on him on
yeah,
this?
I'm down for a
So
little.
this happened obviously.
Gang, oh,
What is happening, bro?
I just had a lot of.
All right, so this
caffeine
shit
today.
came out. This shit came out last week. This stuff started to come out when Tua's first appearance of Ozempic came out. That
What?
Tua could be on Ozempic.
Oh yeah.
Looks
Congrats.
adorable though. We don't talk about it. He is kind of cute.
Way too cute though.
Very
he's
cute.
way
He
too
looks like
cute.
a guy that would be casted in a movie to
Well, he
work
looks
at,
like he's
at a
Moana.
resort, like
He's
in
Moana.
White Lotus. Like that's what he looks like. He's
He looks like he's
But as a
like
staff member.
He looks
Yeah.
like an animated character in Moana.
Yeah, he does not look like an NFL
Moana was
quarterback.
great.
Is
Great
he?
film.
Great film. The Rock
Ozempic's
picked
a
him.
joke, right? That was just a bit.
Yeah, he definitely is not on
Okay.
Ozempic. No, he's definitely not on Ozempic. If any NFL athlete is on Ozempic, that's concerning. You
Yeah,
can't
you
lose weight.
you can hire, dude. If I can lose weight, they can lose weight.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
like work out. I
Any
don't know.
whoozle.
Yeah.
Pretty, you have every.
I'm so excited. I just like get to the statement that you have prepared for this because
before
you teased it to me and
the best,
holy
the
shit,
best
it's
is that
insane.
me and Adam were on our way coming back from lunch, and he's like trying to convince me on like Tua, how he's all in on Tua, and I'm like, dude, you don't actually believe that.
I do believe
Like,
that.
you're not actually.
No, I'm
You
actually
can't
all in on
possibly
Tua.
believe it.
And I think that within the 4 years that we've had Tua as the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, he's gone up against every possible fucking variable in the NFL, from new offensive coordinators every single fucking year, from switching from an RPO type offense to a West Coast offense to being fucking short, the concussions, all this
Oh,
shit.
hey, he had to
And-
go from an offense from that Brian
Yeah.
Flores and them ran to one that Mike McDaniel, who studied under Kyle Shanahan.
Again, I'm going to
and
talk
Sean
privilege
McVay.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be really tough pivoting from a Brian Flores offense to one of the brightest offensive minds.
The point
in
is
the
that
game right now.
change. The
Arguably
point is
the
that there's
greatest
so
one.
much change.
Yeah.
Okay? Everyone shut the fuck up.
Let's talk about
it brings
Justin
us to
Jefferson.
now. It
Change
brings
is
us. I
positive.
totally agree with you. But there's
Make your
been
fucking statement
so
that
many
you fucking said to me
variables that
earlier
have had
'cause
to
it's
occur.
stupid.
And therefore, I
we're
believe
gonna sit
right now that Tua Tagovailoa should reset the fucking quarterback market.
Insane.
You think he should be you think Tua should be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL?
I think he should be the highest. Well, nobody should
That's
be
what you're
shocked.
saying.
Nobody should be shocked when he does reset
So
the
Tua
market.
will be
He is
the-
going to get the exact same contract as Joe Burrow, and I'll tell you
That
why.
is the most
I'll tell you
idiotic
why.
statement
Dumb
I've
as
heard.
shit.
I'll tell
he
you why.
shouldn't even get the Jared Goff contract.
So I was
He
reading
should
something,
get
right?
Daniel Jones, a little between Daniel Jones and Jared Goff.
Okay,
that's a good
that's
thing.
ridiculous. Bro, if you ask any fucking quarterback in the NFL to go out and A, win games, B, have the first, all right, let me backtrack, okay? Over the last 2 seasons, number 1 in passer rating, okay? Second,
No.
yes.
No.
That's, what do you mean? That's,
I just wanted to see his face. Like, I know who it's
No.
last 2 seasons, first in passer rating.
Nope.
First in yards per attempt.
Are you sure?
I'm looking at the fucking stat.
System.
I wrote it down.
Tyreek Hill.
First in yards per attempt, passing yards per
YPA?
attempt.
Yeah, is it air yards or are we talking yards?
It's passing yards per attempt.
Yeah.
First in passing yards per attempt, first in passer rating, first in yards per game, and second in passing touchdowns. I don't give a fuck how you feel about Tua, but if you ask a quarterback to go out and have those type of numbers, do not look at anyone fucking walking into the room.
Kia!
I am making a goddamn argument. Kia, you could come in here, but you better back me fucking up, you NFL dog. It's the fact that if you ask any quarterback to have those type of numbers, regardless of how you feel about him, regardless of the clutch gene, that person deserves to get paid.
Yeah, but the system.
Bro, you're going to hurt
I
yourself.
understand. I understand you
I'm
wanting.
not done. I'm not done, Patrick. You should not be
Don't
shocked.
you fucking full name me on this show.
Okay,
Watch it.
Patricia.
That was my fucking pledge name. That's even worse.
What's your middle name?
You shouldn't.
I'm not saying
Let
that.
me continue.
I'm
Hold
keeping
on,
that one for myself. You have to figure it out your own.
No one should be shocked when Tua does reset the market, because before Joe Burrow got his extension, before Justin Herbert got his extension, before Jalen Hurts got his extension, that was not accounting for the cap inflation that would occur. 13.6% was the
we're
cap
talking
increase.
Are we talking
Okay?
nerd shit now?
Listen
Yeah.
to me. Let me nerd out real quick. Those that's when Kia leaves, by the
Yeah,
way.
see you, Kia. Nope.
Here, you want
Adam,
to
just
borrow my
drove our-
glasses?
you
You
just
fucking
give it to me, give it to me,
dweeb.
give it
Hand
to
the
me.
glasses over to
you
him
just
while we're
drove
talking
our-
while we're talking cap space
We're-
percentage
hey,
percentages. Yeah, put
so
the glasses
literally,
on.
Pat, we're going to talk about the
Yeah.
freaking cap space
Yeah,
inflation.
there you go. Those
of the
glasses
last
should help
4
out. Yeah,
years
you
of
look
the
good.
National
Yeah.
Football
If you
League.
take Joe Burrow's 55 a year, can you just shut the fuck up for once, bro?
Dude.
Literally, stop fucking bitching.
Not
Joe Burrow at
bitching.
55 a year, Herbert at 52.5 a year, and Jalen Hurts at 51 a year. If you account for the 13.6% increase, that means that Joe Burrow had 62.5, 59.5, 58, $1.5 million. The point that I'm trying to make is that when Tua gets $55 million this year, it is still going to be lower than that figure, because you have to account for that. So he's going to reset the market, but that's before you accounted for the salary cap. Okay? So the point that I'm trying to make is no one should be surprised when Tua fucking resets the market. He deserves to reset the market regardless of how you feel about him, and he's going to. Thank you. I rest my case.
Okay, give me the
Okay.
glasses back.
I can't see shit.
You're making a very
Wait, can I just wanna
yeah.
see
Try them
that
on.
blind.
You're making a
You're not
very
that blind.
No, I'm not that
Yeah.
blind. It's half the look, honestly.
So you get shit about those and you still put them on.
because I think I look fucking good. Everyone's just fucking
They
mean.
do actually fit your face well.
Yeah, they
rebuttal.
looked bad on
Hey,
Adam.
rebuttal,
They didn't look great.
jackass, rebuttal.
You're very intentionally making the statement of he's going to reset the market to get a reaction out of Jack and I.
I'm not.
What you should be saying is he'll be paid the same as Joe Burrow, which I understand given your nerd shit of, the salary
Inflation.
cap's going to go up. Inflation's a big fucking problem everyone's dealing
Talk
with.
about your group chat
Apparently
yesterday.
NFL teams are also dealing with it. They got to pay fucking Tua Tagovailoa the same as Joe Burrow. That's like me paying fucking $3.99 for a 4-piece now instead of the fucking dollar menu from a few years ago. That's the only fucking reason Tua Tagovailoa is going to make as much fucking money.
Like the Costco $1.50 hot dog deal all of a sudden actually goes
I don't
up to
understand.
market
Are you
price at
rebuttaling my
$12.50.
I thought you were
I'm just
rebuttal
saying
the fact
your statement was very fucking particular to get me grinded on the Tua Tagovailoa is
How
going
about
to
this?
reset the
Now
market.
this for me,
He
but
doesn't
taking a-
deserve to reset the market. He's just lucky that the salary cap went up this
So
year.
let me ask you a question. If you asked a quarterback to go out there and just blindly ranking and looking at these numbers, and over the last 2 seasons, they were first in passing yards per game, first in passing yards per attempt, first in passer rating, and second in passing touchdowns, regardless of how you feel about them, regardless of the clutch gene, regardless of not having a playoff win, objectively, that person should get a fat fucking contract at the
Before you
quarterback
answer
position.
that, can I also mention that same quarterback hasn't won a playoff game in his
Yeah, no,
career?
he mentioned that in the
I just said that.
regardlesses, but you brushed over the regardlesses as though they mean
Regardless,
nothing.
But you pay
All right.
quarterbacks. You don't pay quarterbacks based off of fucking
Regardless of
playoff
if he
wins.
can't win a playoff game, regardless of if he's not
sucks
clutch,
ass in the fourth
regardless of if
quarter.
the fourth
You
quarter
don't
comes
pay
around,
quarterbacks
regardless of
based off
if it's
of what
20
they-
degrees and he
you
can't
pay
throw the ball in the
quarterbacks on what
cold.
they do and whether you think they can go, where they can ascend to.
And I
Tua's
don't think
getting
he can
better.
go there. I don't think he can
I
go
was
there.
close to being a member of Tua and on. You remember this last year, halfway through the year.
That's what you
so
think.
in on Tua. I was very in on Tua. You remember this? I was very into Tua. Was I? Was
I think he's
not?
also
What's
just
your
fucking
point,
scared
bro?
of
No,
the
just
cold.
let me go. How into Tua was I? I was a big Tua
I don't
supporter.
give a shit. You're not anymore.
Now, after seeing this guy fucking shit down his leg and suck ass every single time he needs to at the last minute
he's
of a
not
game,
ideal
last
with
possession of
3
a game,
minutes
whatever it
left.
is.
But he's
he
gonna get a fucking
sucks.
deal.
And that's one of the biggest traits that you cannot teach the quarterback, and something that makes or breaks a quarterback is that clutch gene. With 4 minutes left, with one possession to go down,
So let me ask you a
score
question.
field goal
So let me
or a
ask you a
touchdown to
question.
win.
Let me ask you a question.
He doesn't have that trait.
Let me ask you a fucking question. Who else is super clutch within these 3 quarterbacks that I fucking... Or let me rephrase
Joe
it.
Burrow.
Who is
Joe
not-
Burrow.
No. Let me rephrase because that's why I knew you were going to go. Who's not super fucking clutch in that?
Justin
Out of these
Herbert.
3. Thank
Justin
you.
Herbert.
And he got a fucking
And
deal.
I don't think I'm not in
Well,
on
okay,
Justin
I think
Herbert.
I'm fine with Tua getting paid the same as Justin Herbert.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
that's,
okay.
he's
That's
going,
not resetting the market though.
he's going to get more money than Justin Herbert. Tua will have
got a
more
problem with
money
that.
on his deal than Justin Herbert.
I'm okay
and he
with
better.
that. When he's starting to get money like Joe Burrow, that's an issue, in my opinion.
I think he's going to get more money
I think
Joe Burrow.
I think Jared Goff should make more money than fucking Tua.
Well, he's been in the league longer.
He's been in the league longer. He's
Also
accomplished
system.
far more.
Also-
you
had a
get
great
tenure
system.
in the NFL. I think he's
what?
been in the league longer, so he should make.
Yeah, what do you
more.
mean? He made a Super Bowl. Credit to him.
But now he's on his 3rd contract. Like, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
he's on
and
his
I'm on
3rd
my
deal
first.
because after his 2nd deal was kind of shit.
When
I'm
it's all
also-
said and done, I think Tua is going to have a better career than Jared Goff.
I just so vehemently disagree
Has Jared
with
Goff
that.
ever been in the MVP conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
When they went to the
That
Super Bowl
year,
that
yeah.
year.
You're right, bad-
He was
bad
in the
point.
MVP conversation. Has Tua ever been to a Super Bowl?
Has Tua ever won a playoff game?
Has Tua been to the conference championship game?
Does he have
Absolutely
any
not.
fourth quarter comebacks?
More than Justin Herbert, and that's all that matters. Don't quote me
Hey,
on it. I just pulled that out of my
like
fucking
that. That was
nutsack,
nice.
but I hope he
I
does.
was pulling that
I
side
hope
out
he
of my
does.
ass, too,
I
so-
hope he does. By the way, you and I have something in common. That's both of our franchise are. Actually, no, you have 2 back-to-back. You have back-to-back AFC Championship.
I
Congratulations.
was going to make the statement of I have no grounds to speak on in terms of what it means to re-sign a quarterback you draft because I've never done it.
Look, there are no better options. I think
Pennington?
Tua,
Yeah, I was 6 when we
Jack,
re-signed him.
Tua's going to reset the market. Everyone's going to freak out. It doesn't matter. I'm all in on
That's
Tua this
fine,
year.
that's fine,
He's going to
but-
be another MVP finalist. If the Dolphins can go out and win a playoff game this year, everything will be put
Miami
to
had
rest.
balls?
She'd be
You're
your
happy
fucking
with
uncle.
the AFC divisional round appearance if you win a wild
I
card
think,
playoff
and we're
game?
gonna. This is gonna be my favorite time of the fucking offseason when we discuss best case scenarios for every team because
Is it-
that's not best case scenario. Given like no shit, make the fucking Super Bowl, dude. It's like at your bare minimum, what is the floor for you as a fan to be happy? What your expectation, given your expectations, you and I
think
both,
you
brother.
just make the playoffs,
Mine's make the
right?
playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't
No,
done it
ours
in
are both
13
playoff
years.
wins.
What do you think
mine's-
mine is?
Dude, I haven't made the
Yours is
playoffs.
winning the Super Bowl
Yeah,
at this
yours is
point,
Super Bowl
bud.
or bust.
Yeah.
If the
My
Dolphins can win a
dumb one
playoff-
is AFC Championship game
It's been
appearance.
24 fucking years since the Dolphins have fucking won a playoff
The Jets
game.
have the second best roster in the NFL.
Anywho, so I rest my case. Tua's going to reset the market. Everyone fucking deal with it.
There's a lot of yelling on the show. To the fans, I'm new here.
I'm all in.
Are we always yelling?
I'm getting a fucking
Adam-
Hawaiian
Adam's
tribal
always
town.
Are we always yelling this
Adam's
much?
always yelling. I'm not yelling usually, so if I yell, it's really bad.
You know, just because you're the loudest in the room doesn't mean your argument's better,
Of
right, Adam?
course it does. Of course it does. Thank you. You got to yell? You got anything?
Oh my god, dude.
No, I don't.
All right, anywho, let's talk. I feel so strongly about this. I'm so excited for Tua. You lost weight. You're hot as shit. You're adorable. I want to roll you up into a joint and smoke you.
Who? What?
Tua? He just wants to resign Tua is what that meant. Yeah.
I'm all in on glazing the fuck out of this dude.
Jjettas? Saying that about me because my pants were falling down.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to suck you off.
He doesn't think you're cute either.
Justin Jefferson, obviously, right? So shout out to Frank Michael Smith for this take. This was a great fucking take.
Yeah, who brought that take up to you?
You did. But FMS is a friend of the pod. Major friend of the pod. Been on a lot of times.
Yeah.
Great content. Yeah, been
Frank
good boy.
Frank
Good guy.
Big caps off.
I love that. Can't wait to meet him. Hey,
So,
Frank.
FMS's Frank Michael Smith's point was essentially that Jjettas just fucked the Cowboys. Do you want to explain that? Do you want me to explain that?
Please, I'm intrigued.
So Frank, this is, and I realize this because of Frank Michael Smith, friend of the pod. So essentially, he was saying that Justin Jefferson's deal screwed over the Cowboys because they basically have to choose who to re-sign between Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, and CeeDee Lamb. They all have contracts up after this year.
Time, yeah.
All three of them.
Well, Micah has 2 left, but going into that final
But he's
year.
going to want that extension before.
Can I add context quickly to that?
Yeah.
That I don't
Your
think
cap
people
boy.
realize. Yeah, as a cap expert. By the way, Brad proclaimed me a cap expert. I don't know if you remember that. It's
I'll
been-
never understand the cap.
Yeah, I
don't
love
wanna
it.
try.
I love it. When you get
I just let him explain it.
Yeah, so basically with Dak, because the way they structured their deal and they kept pushing money down the line, if Dak leaves as a free agent, the Cowboys will then have the largest dead cap hit, that is, in NFL history. I know that sounds crazy if he leaves as a free agent. The Cowboys have fucked themselves through Dak Prescott's contract. It actually makes the most sense for the Cowboys to re-sign Dak Prescott, give him an extension to lower that money because they're going to get hit with dead cap if he ends up walking. Does that make sense?
It's like A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Yeah, I think I'm following.
Sure, exactly.
Okay. Anyway,
so back to your point.
Back to that. Essentially, what the Cowboys, I guess, predicament is that you have to pick 2. You have the money to sign 2 of these guys and extend 2 of these guys, not 3. And by Justin Jefferson getting $35 million a year,
CeeDee's going to want similar money.
CeeDee's
As
probably
Tua
going to
did.
get 35 or 36.
35,
I'd say.
yeah.
I think he's going to get right
35.
around. He's going to get the
Yeah.
same.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets more, honestly.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, if you're the Cowboys, who do you pick out of these 3 to extend? Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott. Personally, obviously it's the dead cap and everything is a big factor. I think I would go with CeeDee and Micah.
Yeah. Well, no shit. They're the younger guys. But how
Dead
do you,
cap factor is
but-
important.
Yes.
You might fuck your team more. You might set yourself back.
Well, then that's exactly what Jerry Jones is going to do.
yes.
He does that.
Well, I mean, really, the main question asked is like, do you think Dak can win a Super Bowl for the Cowboys?
Yes.
I think he can.
I think Dak
he
Prescott
can.
is a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
And I think
100%.
that it's an easy pick of Dak and Micah for me. I think there's a lot of you can draft a first round receiver and like obviously the hit rate's not always going to be CeeDee Lamb,
Yeah.
but a lot harder to replace a Dak Prescott than it is a CeeDee Lamb.
I agree.
What about a Micah Parsons?
I'm taking Dak and Micah. It's also
Okay.
like when I'm drafting a Madden team,
if
like I'm
you're-
going to take an
but
offensive
the
and a
thing is,
defensive
if you're
player.
taking Dak, are you going to take his best weapon away
Yeah,
from him? That's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to do.
Or if you're going to
Even
choose...
though Micah is more of a special talent and player and harder to find than a CeeDee, you have to, if you're going to extend your quarterback and have this commitment to him, you got to keep his weapon
Well,
too.
I believe.
right?
Let me go on a Dak tangent
Yeah.
real quick. Let me go on a Dak little rant
Dak
because
hater.
I know there's a lot of people that fucking hate Dak, but I strongly believe that Dak
I'm a
can win a
Dak
Super
guy.
Bowl with the Cowboys. Regardless of people saying that
I think Dak will win a Super Bowl wherever he is, by the way.
100%.
Yeah.
The Cowboys will never win a Super Bowl with Jerry Jones alive. We've discussed this
Yep.
time and time fucking again. All right. So until that man croaks, we're gonna have a stupid argument. But I believe that Dak, given all the metrics, given everything that he does, people always talk about what he does in garbage time. Still an elite quarterback, still been in the MVP conversation time and time again. Even when he broke his hand or broke his fucking ankle and it turned into a 90-degree angle, he was still on pace for that MVP conversation. So I believe that Dak is the type of quarterback you can win with, but we also have to look at all the surrounding variables with the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, can't get over the hump, can't get to the NFC Championship type games. Like, that's what you have to do to kind of silence the critics and silence the haters. But I do believe that that's more of a team thing. We're talking about a team sport where there are fucking 21 other guys on the goddamn field.
Plus special teams.
Plus special teams, of course.
Can't forget that.
So I believe that Dak can win a Super Bowl. Back to your point.
So which 2 are you picking?
I think you have to do Dak and CeeDee.
With the dead cat.
Because
now that I think about it more, I think
ahead.
Micah's the odd man out.
If we lose Dak in free agency, that's where the dead
That's
cap
where the
hit
dead
comes
cap
from.
happens.
So
Yeah.
that's for me why I'm going
You can't
Dak.
let that
Like,
happen.
You can't lose Dak and have a
You
dead
want to
cap
know what's
hit.
funny? Here's what I would say.
Then you might lose 2 guys.
If Dak
Yeah.
walks, regardless of you letting him walk, you're essentially paying for all 3 of them in some capacity. Now, granted, year in and year out, you're going to pay for Micah Parsons, but you could probably lower that cap hit for the first 2 years, backload it, all
How
that
did
shit.
they back themselves into this situation? It seems like some terrible management.
His contract timing,
Jerry
year
Jones
over year.
is the GM.
Yeah,
Actually, isn't it? Didn't Bryce say it was like his son? That's
whatever.
Yeah,
I'm sure his son's a wizard.
I think no matter what, like, I want to clarify, this isn't any of us. This isn't any of us saying that it shouldn't be CeeDee and Micah. Like, we're talking about two of the best players at their position in the NFL, if not maybe just two of the best players in the NFL, given all the conversations. And I understand that Dak hasn't been able to get it done, but when I look at it and you think of dead cap, you have to give him that money in order to avoid the dead cap. You could lower that cap hit and then go out and fill Micah Parsons out. And maybe next year you could trade Micah Parsons for a boatload of fucking picks and try and replenish and stockpile. You could scheme up edge rushers maybe. I'm not saying anyone you could replace Micah Parsons, but you are just fucked because of this Dak conversation. So my heart tells me I want Micah and CeeDee no matter what, but my head, trying to be smart, says you need Dak and CeeDee.
See, but I think your team, the Dolphins, have a very good chance to benefit from Jerry Jones being a fucking moron. Because if
where are you going?
Here's where I'm going. All right. I think if Tua has kind of a down-ish year and Dak doesn't win a playoff game or doesn't get to the NFC Championship game, the Cowboys and Cowboys fans are gonna be fucking fed up with him. They won't care about the dead cap. They want him out. They just want new start everything. And the Dolphins at this point would probably also want a new start, right? Like, God damn it, Tua, probably not that guy. Dak's going to be here, though. Dak's going to be a free agent.
He looks actually intrigued.
Who doesn't want to live in Miami? Who doesn't want to play with Mike McDaniel and his offense with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and OBJ and all these motherfuckers?
Talk about a pivot.
If Dak Prescott, if this happens,
a pivot I might want to get behind.
This is a fun pivot.
I love Tua. For what it's worth.
We spent a lot of time talking about
as of right now, I think Dak is a better quarterback than
Dak
Tua.
would look good in the throwbacks.
He would look real good.
Not in the regular ones.
But we got to
the throwbacks.
White or teal?
Both.
The ones with the stripes on the
sick.
sleeves.
Yeah,
the stripes.
sexy.
Dak would look really good.
I need to get back to you after this season because I believe, given all the transformation and Tua's new body.
But if you had to pick one to quarterback your team, is it Dak or Tua?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'll probably take Dak because of the athleticism. Tua,
but we haven't seen Slim Tua.
I haven't seen
we
Slim.
haven't seen OZ Tua.
Tua at Alabama was a fucking dog. He was a dual-threat quarterback. That's what I want to see. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. So Dak can do that, and I think because given the offensive line isn't as strong as you would maybe fucking want, as they were in Alabama when Tua was fucking thriving.
Well, yeah.
I would love to see. I want to see Tua this year, but. As a consolation prize, it's not that bad. I mean, I'll take either.
No. I saw some.
Who has more
rumblings
tattoos at this point, though? Because
Dak's got the leg, bro. He's got the whole leg.
But Tua's about to have 2 full sleeps.
Oh, Dak's got his back too, I think, doesn't he? And he has.
Yeah, but he went to sleep to get his legs
done.
I
think he's got his arms fully too, if I'm not mistaken.
Does he?
Talking about a derailment of the conversation, I'm going to go with Dak and Micah.
Oh, good ender.
Way to wrap that one tight, Bo.
Good ender. I want to run through report cards.
Let's do it.
This is a fun one.
Yeah.
NFL fandom report card. So I don't know if
anyone
sees
the app ready? Or
I have all the AFC. Jack has the NFC.
Yeah,
I want us to
so you can just sit here and commentate.
But NFL team report cards, NFL fan report cards.
Yeah.
So there's this thing been going around social right now that they have this algorithm where you'll say how long you've been a fan of a team. You can do it in NBA, NFL, MLB, any of these, but we did only NFL. You put the year that you started to become a fan of. They calculate it in some fucking algorithm, and it says basically it gives you a grading system for for example, their championships, their regular season success, playoff success, suffering, current trajectory, and their overall grade. So we're going to go through all the teams in the NFL and read off what their grades are per this algorithm. We didn't make these grades.
Are we guessing? I would like to guess.
You can guess a little bit.
You can guess.
I would like it to be a game. Yeah.
You could do the overalls. How about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I want an overall guess.
So NFL fan report cards. All right. So fandom is starting in 1997 when we were all for the most part born.
Should we do this by division?
Yeah, I'm going to start with the AFC East, considering we were just talking about Tua.
Yeah.
Starting in the AFC East, the Dolphins, their championships, they're D.
Wait. Let's have Pat.
No, he's going to do the overall.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want you to give me all the rankings. I was going to say a D as the overall.
Okay, well, they are an overall D.
Hey, 1 for 1.
Well, again, they don't have fucking anything.
Yeah, so I think the way we go about this, you say Dolphins, He gives his thing, and then you go through it.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dolphins are a D. Their current trajectory is improving. Congratulations. Suffering is excessive. That does feel
That adds up.
correct. Playoff success has been an F. There's been none
Yes,
since
0.
'97. Since I've been alive.
Easy. Wait, you didn't get an F minus?
No.
What the
I only
fuck,
see
dude?
They
that.
made playoffs.
Did you fuck with me when you sent the F? Oh, they've made
No.
playoffs. Okay.
The
Because I got an
Dolphins
F
have
minus on a
playoff
lot of shit.
success
so-
F, regular season success C. So we are improving, but we haven't won a playoff game in 24 years. So
I didn't Photoshop that.
now,
I thought you did.
No better team to go than for you to guess your own team. So the New York Jets fandom started in 1997. What do you think their overall grade is?
It should be better than the Dolphins because of the back-to-back AFC championships in my lifetime, but there's been 13 years of nothing. Give me
Misery.
a D+.
D plus. They are currently
yeah.
in the suffering category a lot.
Excessive,
What is
yeah.
worse, excessive
Not
or a
excessive.
lot?
Excessive is
Excessive
worse.
is worse. Yeah. So the Dolphins have
But a
suffered
lot.
more.
Yeah, but
I appreciate that. Their current trajectory, though, way down.
which is crazy. I get that. Do they not know who Jordan Travis is? Like out of
No,
Florida State,
dude, right?
You're gonna
Yo,
learn
Braylon
under Aaron
Allen,
Rodgers.
he's 20?
He's 20 years old. He's
All
6'4",
right.
245.
We could probably ignore the Patriots one, right?
That's got to be an
All
A
right,
plus.
A.
They are
plus.
literally A plus across the board, except for current trajectory way down.
Everyone can get behind that.
terrible.
Everyone can get
All right,
behind
let's move
that.
on to the Bills. Can you guess the Bills' overall grade? Rip, just from the plums.
That's tough. C plus.
D.
Really?
Their suffering also
worse
been
than
excessive.
you?
The Bills and
That's incorrect.
the
Worse than the Jets.
The Bills and the Dolphins have both been excessive in suffering. Their current trajectory, though, is way up.
Yeah.
But their regular season success a C, playoff success a D, which doesn't really make sense because they've made the playoffs and
Well,
the
no, I
championships
mean
a D.
we are forgetting that like our brains are thinking last 5 years. That is,
Yeah,
there's
before they
22
were-
Correct.
years where
Correct.
the Bills sucked.
Correct.
That we
Awful.
are not accounting for
Correct.
as
Yeah.
well there.
Yeah.
I think we're putting too much stock. Okay, no, I'm learning. I'm learning.
27 years, if we're being exact.
Well, I did 5 minus 27.
Right, no,
27
that's
minus
how
5 is
math works.
22.
I mean,
Yep.
I've failed it 3 times.
Yeah.
So you're going to learn. So that's the AFC East, okay?
Okay,
A
yeah.
bunch of Ds, and then the Patriots have just dominated.
So the
Let's
Jets-
move into the AFC North.
Oh, do you want me to go to NFC East?
I like that.
potentially?
Yeah, go back.
Okay, sure.
Maybe
go
you
for it.
stop yapping?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure,
bouncing
yeah,
back.
yeah.
All right.
I do have All-American Yapper in my body.
Yeah, so this is also from 97. I was born in 96, but, we're just doing for Adam, 97. The Commanders.
The Commanders, that's got to be an F.
It's an F!
Pretty fucking
All
good at
right.
this shit.
Championships, D. Don't know how it's not an F. All right. Regular season success, F. Playoff success,
Did they ever win the
F
NFC
minus.
East?
Oh,
So, yeah, they won the NFC East a couple times. Suffering, a lot. Current
When did they
trajectory,
win the
way
NFC East?
down.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Not ideal for, the
for the
commies.
I actually think their
for the guessing
trajectories-
game, do we not want? I don't know. Are we blowing our load too quick on the guessing game? Does it? No, because I have no clue what's coming on those. Forget I said anything.
All right. Eagles.
Nice to come, though.
Yeah,
Eagles. Yeah, it is.
that's
nice.
got to be a B plus. No,
2.
give me. Yeah,
A
B plus.
minus.
Spot on.
Dude, holy shit.
Spot on. Championships, B. Regular season success, B plus. Playoff success, B. Suffering, a tad. Fair.
Yeah, just a touch.
Current trajectory, way up.
I don't know how they have they suffered a tad.
Yeah, they lost in the Super Bowl. They won in the Super Bowl.
Well, I need to see a scale of
Yeah.
what the
Suffering,
language is.
just a tad.
Just a
Yeah.
smidgen.
Yeah.
I'm 5 or 6 right now.
Yeah, you're
which is
locked
like
and loaded.
kind
All
of
right.
crazy.
New York Giants.
The New York.
At this point.
That's. I mean, again, how much
97.
stock do we put into? Didn't they win one in like the
They won
like
two.
the No, did they? When did they win the one against the Bills? That was like 92. Give me B plus for them too.
Oh my God!
No fucking way! Holy shit, guys! I'm not cheating. Like I swear to God, this is
good.
fucking sick.
Championships, B
Holy
plus.
shit.
Regular season success,
At this
C.
point, I'm doing the math.
Playoff success, B
67.
plus. Suffering, a tad. I would argue way more than a tad, but you got the 2.
2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
It's a
And
weird
current
algorithm.
trajectory going down.
Not bad.
Yeah, I
Not
think
bad,
maybe I
Pat.
made this algorithm at some point.
Yeah, you might.
You are
have.
smart.
All right, and
That's
now
smart.
we have the Cowboys.
That's such a tricky one because they have regular
This is
season
gonna fuck
success.
you up.
They go to the playoffs, but their suffering is borderline excessive.
Insurmountable. Yeah.
How
like-
much stock are we putting into like the success during
I don't
the
know.
regular
Yeah,
season? They
I
are regular
really-
season
if
champs
I pull this
all the
one,
time.
if I pull this one out of my ass, I'm leaving. Okay.
Here we
97. Can I ask any clarifying questions? Did they win any championships in
They
the?
won in 96.
Okay, perfect. Good to know. Give me C plus.
D plus.
D plus.
D plus.
Holy fuck.
Hey, just same as the Jets. So being a Jets fan is a Cowboys fan, apparently. Not a bad take.
I mean, yeah, like they haven't been to any.
6 of 8.
Have they been to
Six of
championship
8.
games, AFC champion or NFC championship
They
games?
haven't. They haven't.
They were a D+, you said?
So yeah, D+.
Holy.
Championships was a D. Regular season success C+, which seems very low.
That does feel
Playoff
low.
success F. Fair. Suffering excessive. Current trajectory way up.
I think they put a lot of weight into the. Like, they think about the fact that they're the Cowboys. They always have high expectations, and they always let you
That's why
down.
suffering
I think that suffering algo thing is a higher percentage than we're giving it to. Yeah, like no, I think it's like really swinging things. Like it takes human feelings and emotion. This is an advanced AI.
This is taking account.
This is an advanced AI.
This come from guy the CPA.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean
There's
jack
the
shit
East.
about artificial intelligence.
All right,
But you're smart.
Let's move into the North. The North remembers.
Yeah, it's the North.
The North. The Ravens.
Are you gonna do every team like
Yeah.
that?
2 Super Bowls, 1 consistent success. They have to be an A.
You say.
Yeah, they
you
have
got
to be an A.
correct,
I don't
mate.
enough of
Sorry.
that
All right,
bit.
let's
Enough
talk
of that
normal.
bit. Yeah.
He's horrible at accents. You have to tell him
Terrible.
it's
Was
bad.
that supposed to be like the North in the Game of
the-
Thrones?
Yeah,
the
the
North.
North.
Why was it so high?
It's
North.
more like the North.
Yeah, the
remembers.
North remembers.
You didn't
The
even
North
watch
remembers.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, I have.
No.
I totally have.
The North.
Okay, stop it. Okay, so I got that right though.
You got that right.
All right.
The
so-
Ravens, current trajectory skyrocketing. We got a new one.
Oh, I didn't even know that was possible.
Suffering.
heads up.
Yeah.
Minimal suffering.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Cincinnati Bengals. You got an overall grade for them? This is
That's got to be pretty
about a
shitty.
roller coaster.
No, that's we can't put too much value in the last 3 years. Give me a D.
F. The Bengals are an F. Current trajectory improving though, so congrats on that. Suffering extreme. Now, is it extreme, excessive, a lot? Where are we?
Extreme is a new one too.
Excessive.
Extreme, I think, might be the
Extreme's
worst.
the highest one.
Yeah.
I
You
think.
think? Yeah.
Because it's extreme.
Also, what I'm learning about this algorithm, current shit means almost nothing.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Like
No.
your current trajectory should have more weight in the system, and it doesn't.
Here's a good one.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Let's move on. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
A lot of success.
2 Super Bowls.
Maybe 3.
They had
Lot of
the
success.
very early one with Ben, and then the one everyone remembers with Ben. I
Yeah.
think only 2.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
consistent
Antonio
success. A. Let's go.
You're
I mean,
on.
like the fact that I'm hitting at like a 65% rate is there's
Are
a lot of
you AI?
answers. Yeah, I may be.
People, that's what I mean. Some are asking.
Yeah.
Moving on. So yeah, whatever. Minimal suffering, improving
people
trajectory.
listen to
Don't
us?
know if I would say that the Steelers and the Bengals are in the same trajectory, but anywho,
What trajectory do they have for the Steelers?
improving?
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think so.
they're slowly improving.
If the Russell Wilson Justin Fields
They
experiment turns
improved.
into something,
They
yeah.
improve because they got Kenny Pickett.
All right, I
out
think
there.
we need to move quicker on this. The Cleveland Browns. This
Oh,
is
F
an
minus.
minus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
was an
the
easy one.
easiest
But trajectory is improving, so it appears that the entire North is improving. So good for them.
It's a good division.
Good for them.
It's a good division. Always
All
has
right,
been.
We're do the NFC North now. The Vikings.
The North, remember.
That's my impression of Adam.
That's my Adam impersonation trying to do a North.
All right, shut the fuck up. The Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings, C minus.
See,
yeah.
Suffering average, current trajectory flat. There's
Yeah,
a new one.
that feels
Just
right.
kind of there.
They,
Just kinda
yeah,
going.
no, that is
Yeah.
perfect.
That is
That is
spot on.
perfect.
What about the Packers?
Packers, A.
B plus.
Really?
You're cold right now. You're cold.
Really?
Suffering a tad. Current trajectory
Yeah.
improving.
Okay,
Regular
yeah.
season success is an A plus,
Yeah.
and then playoff success.
The
and
playoff
championship B.
suffering is they lost a lot of NFC championship games.
to my team.
Yeah, that is where I
All right.
should have accounted.
This one
Fuck,
should
that
be
was an
easy,
B
Pat.
plus. That was an easy.
This
B
one should be
plus.
easy. Layup lines. All right, Lions.
F minus again.
Bang. All
Yeah.
right, good job. Good job.
And then the Bears are going to be
One Super Bowl
appearance. And then
Shout out in Miami, Florida, of course.
and then
Oh, by the way, Lions was suffering excessive,
yes.
but on the up.
Wait,
So
so,
excessive
excessive
I
is
think is
worse
worse
than
than
extreme.
if the
100%.
Lions are excessive.
No, I think extreme is the worst.
It's so I'm between for the
think
Bears.
the
I'm
Lions
between
have been
and
worse.
I'm gonna give you a D for the Bears.
Bang.
Yeah,
Dude,
because if
yeah.
the Jets were a D,
Bro,
Then-
you are literally the Messiah.
like that shit, I am impressed.
Because
with
but the
myself.
thing is, you know
Wow.
suffering, and you know
Thanks
how
for the
that
clarification.
algorithm
Yeah.
would work.
Uh-huh. Like I what did I go there? Like I think I went like
You were
7
two-
of 12 or 8
you were
of 12.
2 for
AFC
4 on
South,
that,
rip,
yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
F.
D.
That's stupid. That's wrong.
You know, we've learned a new adjective. Their current trajectory, flat.
I said that earlier.
Oh,
Yes.
you did? There was a flat?
Yeah,
Missed
we
that
got
one.
a flat. That was a Steelers
Suffering
were flat.
a lot. D,
Yeah.
playoff success, whatever,
What
all
do you
down the
fuck-
line.
That's an F.
The Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Remember them.
Fuck, I'm nervous about going really cold. I liked having a little bit of time to think. This is me buying myself some time. D-.
C.
What the fuck?
Their current trajectory is going down. Suffering has been average.
No, because
Suffering has been
Vrabel
average.
years they were decent.
I guess like
Steve
the
McNair.
Steve McNair, R.I.P.
Yeah.
And
Eddie
they might have
George.
got a little bit of Houston Oilers.
Music City Miracle. That was probably fun.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Houston Texans, which have only been a franchise actually since 2002.
Had to
put a little
can't
caveat
put too
in there.
much weight in the recency.
Don't agree with the recency. We'll say that.
Oh, okay. Then F.
They are D.
What the? Okay. This is now. It's.
No, that
I don't know if I'm
because
just,
it's only been
Deshaun
one year.
JJ Watt
Watson.
years.
It's only been
Yeah.
1 year. Current trajectory is actually flat. Don't
That
agree with
doesn't make
that.
sense.
That doesn't add up.
Can
Yeah.
we edit this so it ends where I was really good?
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
reverse engineer
no,
that.
but you might be.
I
Good.
think it'll do better socially
Last
if it
but not
ends
least,
with
in
me
the
being
AFC
really
South,
impressive.
the Indianapolis Colts.
That is
Championships.
like they won a lot of good years with Peyton.
And immediately
And
after
pretty
they were pretty
quality.
good.
Andrew
season
Luck
regular
afterwards.
season success was an A.
Yeah, I'm gonna Jack. Say what you think on three. Ready?
One,
1, 2,
two.
3.
A
B
minus.
plus.
B plus it is,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yep, Pat's right. Yeah,
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
All right.
Current
Pat.
trajectory is going down, though. Don't know if I agree
Really?
with that also.
I like Anthony
AFC
Richardson
South,
a lot.
quietly one of the better divisions in football.
Pat, NFC South, you ready? All right, Bucks.
B plus. No. B minus.
Ooh, Warren
C+.
Sapp.
Yeah.
The Warren
Yeah,
Sapp years.
suffering a tad.
Yeah.
Current trajectory improving. All right,
By the way,
congrats.
those Bucks jerseys are sexy. So shit.
good.
They're so
So
hot. Saints.
Saints. Ooh, they had a lot of good years with.
Can I get a who dat?
I believe they're a who day. No, that
No,
is
that's
the
Bengals.
Cincinnati
Bengals. are who
Bengals.
dey. Fuck, fucking idiot.
How the fuck do you have
I
the
spent
same
so much
slogan
time. I
in
spent so much time in
Cincinnati, yeah.
Cincinnati to not
How do you
fucking
decide
remember
between
that.
those two? Who dat? Who day?
I
who
did,
dem?
and it was there's a big argument
Hodar.
over who got it first. Saints also a B plus.
C plus.
What?
Playoff
How many-
success C plus. They
So
kinda
when did Drew
suck.
Brees get over there?
Dude, remember the
2000s.
I don't know.
Like,
they have one Super Bowl and they didn't really do much in the playoffs. Like you have, remember the
they had
that
so
Rams
much
game
regular
against
season
the
success.
Rams.
The Rams
Yeah.
game.
That's some
Suffering.
suffering. Yeah. All right.
C.
Let's see. Wow. We have another. So I'm just scrolling. There's a lot of stuff in here, boys. Panthers.
That's really
Actually
tricky. Interesting
yeah,
with the Cam shit.
Appeared in the Super Bowl.
Cam shit. Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme.
C plus?
I have no fucking
B
clue on
minus?
this one. I was the
Because the Cam
All right.
shit was.
Pat, 3, 2, 1.
C on the nose.
Bang.
Yes. Yes.
Pat. Yes. Yes.
That was a good
All
one.
right.
That
And
was
the
a
last one
toughie.
in the NFC South is the Falcons.
One Super Bowl appearance.
These
Talk about
good Matt
suffering
Ryan
in that
years,
Super Bowl.
MVP.
Aside from, and then the Matt Ryan got
Vick?
around. Vic.
But suffered in the Super
All right.
Bowl.
C plus. B minus.
See.
Okay. Okay.
Just right down the middle.
A lot of these NFL teams, very average.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very average. Well, the Patriots have dominated.
I mean,
so.
yeah, it does really skew it. We haven't got to the Chiefs yet. I'm
Well,
gonna be
good
curious.
place to start off. The
Okay.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm-
Fandom started in 1997.
Yeah. I don't know what they did before Alex Smith got to the Kansas City Chiefs. Give me maybe Tycho. Kansas City Chiefs fan report card. First thing that comes into your head here. You can take my mic. Run in. Kansas City Chiefs fan report card since 1997.
Look at
Scale
Tycho,
of
bro.
A to F, and pluses and minuses are in it. What do you got?
From 1997?
Yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs, they got to be an A minus A.
Pick one.
Bang!
Bang! Let's go, buddy. I've been really good at this game,
Tycho,
Tycho. It's been a lot of
By
Current
the way,
trajectory is staying skyrocket.
If you're just listening, producer
No
Psycho
suffering.
was not here, and he just walks in with a
slice of
hoodie
Joe's.
on and a slice of pizza.
It was all a blur.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos.
One Super Bowl.
Current
Oh,
trajectory.
did they win one with Elway in 97?
They might have.
They
That-
could
they
have.
could've.
That's right on the
They
cusp.
could have. That's a
Yeah.
cusper. That's a cusper. Super ass recently. The
Current
Peyton Manning-
trajectory is going down right now.
Oh, do you think? C.
B.
Plus.
B. Playoff
Straight
success,
B.
B plus, B in championships.
The Elway years must have leaked into the 2000s.
I got two more for you. The LA Chargers.
LA
San
Chargers,
Diego.
that's got to be.
Oh, man.
They had a lot of regular season success, but no playoff
But I
success.
don't think.
R.I.P. to
I don't
Vincent
think regular
Jackson while
season
we're on the topic.
goes into
No,
it.
I don't think it matters as much as we were giving it credit for.
Like that one?
I almost Jack, you take this one. I don't.
No,
I don't
I already
read.
saw it.
Oh, D plus.
C.
C. What the fuck?
Current
Like,
trajectory.
you missed it, man.
You're cold.
I went 6 for the first 7 of these.
He was
on the
hot.
nose.
He was
It
on the
insane.
nose.
Current
It was
trajectory
insane.
going down. Suffering's been average. Playoff success been a
I would
D+.
say suffering should be worse than average.
And last but not least, in the AFC, the Oakland Raiders.
That's
got to
be
Vegas
super
Raiders.
ass. Right? I'm trying to think. Did they have any good period of time in
They
our lifetime?
went to a Super Bowl in the early 2000s, lost to the Bucks with Rich Gannon.
Rich Gannon.
They had the suffering in the playoffs against Tom Brady when they had to clear the snow.
Yeah, they
for
did.
Vinatieri
That's
to
some
kick.
suffering.
They had Antonio Brown saga.
You're having a good read on this, man.
I'm from there, so
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Give me the,
All
give
right,
me the
Jack
answer.
Cole.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you
Your favorite titty
C-.
size.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
D.
D it is.
Yeah.
D,
Well
wow.
said.
Wait, current trajectory?
Current trajectory going
Skyrocketing.
down.
Oh,
Sorry for Aiden O'Connell.
Skyrocketing.
And that's the AFC.
They
Jack,
have a
bring us
value
home with the
quarterback.
All right,
NFC
you want to
West.
go really quick?
yeah.
NFC
Rapid fire.
West.
Rapid
NFC
fire. No
West.
thinking.
Seattle Seahawks.
B plus.
B. All right, we're gonna go quick. 49ers.
B plus.
C plus.
Really?
Yeah, championships D.
Yeah, none
Playoff
of them.
success C plus.
Yeah, I put way too much
Suffering
into it
average,
early.
which I would fucking disagree with.
Yeah.
Trajectory skyrocketing though, which
you
means
go.
we'll probably lose in the Super Bowl
There you
again. All right, Rams. And by the way, this says from 16 because it's just the LA Rams
Oh, that's why.
because
That's
they
why I
were
was
the
saying
St.
that.
Louis Rams.
Is that why I was saying on like the
no,
Raiders?
but to be fair, if you're an LA Rams fan, you were not a St. Louis Rams fan. And I went to school in Missouri when they did the whole change.
They all hated
and
them?
Every St. Louis Rams fan fucking hates the Rams. Now they're all Chiefs fans.
Sure,
now.
they regret that.
No, they're Chiefs fans. now.
Interesting.
I'm sure they don't regret
They don't
that.
regret
I
that.
didn't hear the second part there.
Anyone that stayed with them.
That's got to be. So if it's just since 2016, that means they appeared in a Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl.
Correct.
So that would be pretty freaking good. B plus for them too.
Pretty freaking good. Actually, an A, literally.
Wow.
Pretty freaking
Championships hang forever.
Well
Banners
done,
hang forever.
Pat, though.
Yeah.
Well done. I thought it was a great showing.
We have one more.
Oh, never mind.
The
Take it back.
Arizona Cardinals.
F.
D plus.
They made a Super
Regular
Bowl.
season
They made a
success,
Super Bowl.
F.
I
Yeah,
forgot
not
about the
bad.
Super
Yeah.
Bowl appearance. Kurt
Championships D, playoff success D.
So what did we
plus.
learn from these fan report cards?
The Jets have it bad.
The Jets have it really
but
bad.
it could be worse.
No, but yeah, it could be worse.
You could be
got
a
the
Browns fan.
Yeah, it's really
You could
just
be
the
a
Browns,
Dolphins fan.
Lions. It's the Browns, Lions. The
Dolphins.
Dolphins are up there, then the
Bears.
Jets are up there.
We got
and
the
Bears,
exceptions.
yeah.
We've also learned, or not even learned, we've known this, but the Patriots have
If we
just
have one-
dominated
if-
since '97.
So we've learned that Carroll's a spoiled little fuck.
fuck.
Yeah, if we
I thought
have
were gonna
one
get
more
that
minute
together.
here, Jack, I would like to go over my personal report card
Oh wait, yes.
that
so,
was assessed
wait,
to me.
Explain. To
Yeah,
the
so
community.
Jack was kind enough to text me the other day. I am a Mets, Jets, Islanders, and Knicks fan since 1999.
Sucks.
Spoiler alert, none of those teams have won a championship since I've been alive.
None of them
Other
have done
spoiler
shit.
alert, we've only had 2 appearances, one of which came in 2000 for me, so doesn't count, didn't have a brain. So I want you to guess, Adam, each category.
Text him what I said.
I want,
after you
yeah.
said it,
So
too.
what Jack sends me, I want you to guess each
what time of night
category.
is it? It was like late.
Yeah,
too.
so Jack texted me at midnight. Found this link for a fan report card and tested yours. Let me know if you need anything, man. I'm here for you. Championships, guessed.
I know it. So
Oh, F.
Minus.
Yeah. What?
F minus. That was success. Regular season, it's an important note for you to have there. Regular season success.
D plus.
F minus. Playoff success.
Dare I say F minus?
F minus. See, you're catching on now. The suffering that I've gone through. What's the highest one that we have?
F minus.
Excessive.
this is how we know.
And the current trajectory?
Shit.
Going down. Overall grade, F minus.
Dude, these fan report cards really just
can't believe-
bring it all out of you.
Was that really at midnight on the dot?
It was 12:07 a.m.
Found this
in here.
link.
Yeah.
I'm here
I'm
for
sorry,
you if you
Pat.
need
All
anything,
I had to say
man.
was, Jesus Christ. Current trajectory going down seems like a stretch. I like where the Jets and Knicks are headed.
Didn't you lose $1,000 on the Knicks?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
You could have said no.
we were healthy.
If we
said
were
no.
healthy.
Could have said no.
Oh,
I did,
dude.
though. I
I'm
lost
sorry.
1,000.
Can we have to clip that out, and I want you to just post that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, hey, it was a good episode.
okay.
I wanted to talk about the hardest championships to win in sports, but I think we got to do it another
We'll do
time.
that next time.
Yeah, it's been a longer one, but
Yeah.
But by the way, I'll give you my answer for it if you want.
Yeah, we could just jump right to...
hardest championship to win in sports?
Yeah, we can do it.
No, do you want it to be a clip, though?
Yeah, I do want it to be
Yeah,
cool.
then we'll save it.
All right.
Save it. I want to talk about it another time. Anywho,
League World Series.
Great answer.
It's the right answer.
Yeah, so just thank yourself that you're not a fan of the teams I am. The only ones that have it
make
worse
sure to
is
listen to that in the
Minnesota.
next episode. But hey, we're at the heart of the NBA Finals right now. Make sure to download better, play better picks. Up to 1,000 extra money. You can put a $1 lineup in and win $1,000. That's how math works.
Or 100 and win 100,000.
You could do that. We did
People
have
have done that.
$100,000. Shout out to
People have
Bro
done it.
Props.
Bro
So,
props.
make sure to download better, play better picks. Use promo code CAPSOFF, not HSB, because fuck those assholes.
Whoa,
Yeah, they know.
whoa. One of them's our producer, one of them's Pat.
No, he started off fucking playing
And I golf
himself.
with James.
I did
Well-
start that game. We get paid if you use our code.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.